Tune in, it's time for Comedy G. Bringing stars and stories, it's where you wanna be. From celebs to entrepreneurs, she's got the scoop. Community and entertainment, she's in the loop. Every smile a burst of velvet light. Through the screen she shines so bright. With the laughs and tales that weave tonight.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tuned into the KEM and Grayson show. And today I have a brand new friend. She goes by the name of Beth. That's it. Beth. Beth, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Wonderful. So tell people who you are and what you do.
My name is Beth. I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. Still live here. I am a singer, songwriter, author. I love performing live. I love recording. I love the business of music. And I love to smile. I love to sing to people to see them smile. So, yeah.
Oh, sweet, real sweet. Okay, so Beth, I'm looking, I'm trying to figure out who I'm interviewing and all this, so I'm kind of scoping you out and stuff, and I'm like, This girl, she all on TV, she's doing this, she's doing that. Tell people what you do.
Well, I did a television show that is here, so I'm not normally on television. But I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, actress and author. There is a show here in Detroit called Live in the D, and they will contact people in the city, people who they're familiar with, friends of the show, to come in and co-host. So I do that from time to time, but I'm not like a television co-host.
Okay. Well, it was still kind of cool seeing you.
No, it was
looking
awesome.
all cute.
No, it was awesome, but I didn't want people to think that's what I also do. I'm able to do that, but that's not what I do all the time. Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you get started with your music?
Well, with my music, I think for the most part, inherited. My late father, Johnny Griffith, was one of the Funk Brothers. And so I think the music that I inherited from him, for all of the things that he played on, Motown. I just kind of inherited it, and then took a liking to it in school. And then as I got older, I decided that I wanted to be a singer. So, kind of it's in my blood, and I think I'm following what I'm naturally supposed to be doing.
Wow. So when did you get the bug, though? When did you realize this is really you? In church, or how did you really get the bug?
So believe it or not, I did not start out singing in church. As most Black artists, that's the beginning of their story, and that's where we start, But that wasn't mine. Mine was just singing in the living room at home. My dad playing and I'm singing, trying to sing. And then I think as I got older and really started feeling like I was really wanting to pursue this, I think what really made me get bit by the bug was when I started getting paid singing. And I was like, okay, if they're going to pay me, I must sound okay. So I'm going to keep doing this. So that was, I think, the turning point when I was getting booked to perform. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. So what was that feeling like when you first got booked?
You're excited. You want the people, whoever booked you. And I don't exactly remember the first gig, but I feel like when you're booked and you're really excited and that's something that you've been wanting and then it actually happens, you want whoever booked you to be happy that they did and not regret it. So you're trying to do your best. You're trying to do your thing. So, yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I like your spirit. You have this humble thing about yourself.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, I think that really takes you a long, long way. So tell us about your adventures. I mean, what was the most exciting thing you've done so far in your career?
A couple things stand out, but I think to date, what I'm most proud of is that I'm able to perform as a solo artist and carry myself on the stage and carry a show. I think as consumers, a lot of times they buy tickets to shows for their favorite artists and they sit there and they want to be entertained and they're looking for a show. Yes. But I don't think they realize all the work that it takes for the artist to build a show and to present it as best as they can so that the audience is pleased. And I'm working in that area. I'm working in that space. And that's something I've always wanted to do, which was to be able to perform my original music in a space and hold an audience and present to them and perform for them. And doing background is great. And I love that as well. But I think the biggest thing for me is when I am presented as Beth and I'm able to do my show. So to date, I think that's my favorite.
Yeah. So tell us about your support system. Who do you have that's in your corner that's been pushing you, telling you you can do this, and you feeling sad and you're thinking, oh, it's not, yeah, no, you got to keep on going. So who is that support system for you?
Well, it has, first and foremost, it's me, because you can self-sabotage. You know, people can self-sabotage all the time. So I think first and foremost, you need to make sure that you're able to motivate yourself. Now, sometimes it's limited what we can do, and then we do pull on other strengths. And so my other strengths would be my husband. I have an amazing manager, amazing producer, music director. And then I have some just amazing friends in my life that support. You know, my circle is very small, and I keep it like that on purpose. And I just, you know, and I carry the spirit of my mother and father with me as well. So that keeps me going.
Wow. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, with your permission, we're going to play one of your songs.
Okay.
Sounds good? All right. Well, if you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late, you tune in to the KEM and Grayson show, and I have my brand new friend. She goes by the name of Beth, and actually, she is ready to let us play one of her songs. Actually, I think we're going to play both of them, but we're going to play one first, my favorite one first. So I'll let you introduce that one, and then we'll continue the interview from there.
Okay, I want to add one thing before we do the song. You were asking me who motivates me and helps me. I forgot one person.
Okay.
I got to add him. I can't forget him because I talk to him every day. So shout out to Ron Ledford. That's my PR person. So I talk to him every day. So I didn't want to miss anybody. And when we went to commercial, I said, oh my God, I forgot about Ron. And I talk to him all the time. So yeah, I'm really super blessed. I've got a great support system. So
yes, you do. Yes,
I didn't want to forget him. So going into the music, which one did you pick?
The first one,
which was Let Me Be.
Okay,
so this is Let Me Be, which was a single off of my album that came out in 2022. I'm really proud of that album. We debuted at #1 on Amazon Hot New Releases, and we stayed in the top 10 for a couple months, and that was really fun. And this song did really, really well, and I'm really proud of it. I'm proud to be a co-writer on it. And I'm produced by Marcus Divine and Kenny Flav. And this is Let Me Be off of my album, Get to Know Me.
Love it.
Vision what you wanna do. When you even wanna take a load on the one you wanna show off, you just let me, baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I'll be all that you need, baby, just let me be. There's nobody that can give it to you like I do, and I can prove that to you. I just wanna pamper you. Yes, I do. It's all about you. My priority is to be a dream come true. So anytime you need that, I'll do it just for you. Baby, it's all about you. So boy, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Baby, won't you let me be? When you even wanna take a look, I wanna, you just let me. Baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I wanna be everything.
Okay, let me. I love that. You know, it has that flavor of
Thank you.
it has a different flavor. You know, like it's like some sort of like old school but brought up to date type something. So how did you come up with that?
You know, I love 90s music, first of all. And so a lot of my music has, you know, you'll feel a 90s feel to it, kind of intertwined with current day, you know, like when I was coming up with the album, my concept was if Aaliyah were to put an album out now, like what would she put out? Something that's given that kind of vibe, you know? So, cause I've always liked her music. I liked her vibe and everything. So, yeah, so doing that album doing that song was fun. The music was done by Kenny Flav, and I remember he came and presented the song to me and Cordell Walton and Marcus Divine, and when we heard the track, we immediately loved it and wanted to write to it. So yeah,
I love it. Absolutely love it. So
thank
you know,
you.
I'm kind of going through your bio, and I see you got so many heavy hitters that you've worked with and things. Tell us about that.
Well, I've been super blessed to be in a position where I've been able to cross paths or work with some of my favorite artists that influenced me, as well as just the music industry, because they're so iconic. So, you know, I started out, I think my first tour was with Anita Baker. So I toured with her, which was great. I started working with KEM. I still work with him. I do still work with Najee, who's one of my favorites. The OJs, love working with them. So, you know, I'm really thankful. And my favorite artist forever is Whitney Houston. So I got a chance to work with her as well, but not in the music capacity as I would have liked to. But it was in the acting capacity when she did her last film, which was Sparkle. So I got a chance to work with her. But and that, you know, I'll cherish that because that was the last film she did, and she passed shortly after that. So being able to be her body double and her stand-in in the movie was like, ooh, that was a dream. So, because she's my favorite. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, just I think a lot of the singers that have influenced Black music as a whole, Black music as a culture, R&B, I've been able to be in their company. So even as much as like opening for Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle one year when they were in Detroit, and now they're getting ready to do this iconic tour that I cannot wait to go to, that I just got my tickets for. So I'm so excited. But yeah, you know, those ladies have laid a pathway so that artists like me have some type of blueprint to follow. So they're great. And you know, classic acts like the OJs, you know, who doesn't know the OJs music, you know, that's Black culture right there. So yeah, I've been truly blessed. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we've interviewed a couple of people from the group, and you know, it's great, you know, that they're still going, and it's great that they're, you know, still making it happen. So
Yeah,
So
I love Walter. I
icons,
love
that's for
Eddie,
sure.
and I love Eric. Yep,
Yeah,
they're great.
yeah. And so, but yeah, but look at you though. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You out there and you're doing what you do, and your music is wonderful,
Thank you. I
absolutely
appreciate
wonderful.
it. Thank you.
So now we have another song. I want to go ahead and get that since we have it. We might as well play it, right?
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and introduce that one.
Okay, the next song you're going to hear is Ooh, and that is produced by Marcus Divine and written by Marcus Divine and myself. So this is Ooh. It's more romantic kind of love song. Hope you like it.
Ooh.
24/7, 365. You stay on my mind all the time, and I'm always wondering what if or what we could be. I smile at all the possibilities. Sorry I ran. I had so much fear because I've been hurt before. Now that I'm let down, my God, I wanna be here. 'Cause you make me say ooh, ooh, ooh. And I can't speak. You got me saying ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm so weak. You got me saying ooh. For nothing, I'm satisfied with the way that you love me, how you provide everything that I need. I can't take it. I'm so mad about all the time I've wasted. Sorry I ran so long. I had so much fear, 'cause I've been hurt before. Now that I'm let down, my God, I wanna be here. I wanna be here. 'Cause you make me say ooh, ooh, ooh. And I can't speak. You got me saying ooh, ooh. I'm so weak. You got me saying ooh.
Now, see that song. Oh, it is very romantic. It's very romantic. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, what were you thinking when you were singing that song? You muted yourself.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
The song is a very like sensual song. It's a love song, and I think the thought pattern behind that and my thought pattern when singing it is about a person who makes you feel so good, a person who you love so much, you don't have the words to describe it. And it's almost like when you have somebody brings you a plate of your favorite dessert and somebody brings it to you and it looks so good and you're like, ooh, like so it's like a person who makes you feel that way when you think about them, when you're around them, when you're near them, you just go, ooh, like I can't wait to see them. So
right.
It's just it's one of those songs that makes you feel warm, and that was the idea of it, is to make you feel warm when you hear it. And so I was sitting in the studio one day, and the song kind of organically happened. My husband happened to call. Marcus was on the keyboard playing, and he was playing a chord pattern that I really liked. I told him to remember that until I got off the phone, and that was the chord pattern. And when I began to try to write to the song, I couldn't get any words except for ooh. And so I wrote around I don't know. It's it made me want to just sing ooh, and that, and so I'm like, okay, what can I write about that ooh would make sense? And it was like, ooh, that love is so good. That food is so good. That feeling
Mhm.
is so good.
Mhm.
Something that feels so good. It makes you so happy. Those are only words you can think of. So yeah, that's the
I
premise
love
of
it.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, but it fits, right? It fits, and a lot of times that's what people say. Ooh, that's so good.
Yes.
Ooh
Ooh,
is the word.
yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
he's fine. Ooh, she's
Ooh,
fine.
girl, did you
Ooh,
see that guy over
right, right. So
there?
ooh is
So,
like it's an an expressive word, for lack of a better word, because it's not a word, but it's a sound that we make
the
when
sound
something
of
is
it,
just so
yeah.
good, like ooh. So yeah,
Yeah, I love it. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling
thank you,
you.
thank you.
Yeah. So now let's talk about words of wisdom.
Mhm.
So if you've done a lot and you've had a path and you've had a jump too because you had, famous family members, right? Path that you fell into. But
Okay.
what about a person who was not born with that, and they wanted to be where you are or do what you're doing? What would you recommend for them to do?
So I would recommend for them to first of all study as much as you can about the thing that you love, that thing that you want to do. Learn as much as you can about it, and then surround yourself with people who are knowledgeable to help you and to teach you. And when you're being taught, make sure that you're open to receive and to listen and to learn.
Mhm.
And to understand also that people are in your life for a season. They're not always going to stay. Or sometimes you have to leave people so that you can grow to get to your next place.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So tell people how they can get the song and how to get in contact with you.
If you go to bethalwayssings.com, that's my website. And on that site, you can find all of my music. You can find my children's book. You can find merch, and you can read more about me. And you can also connect with me on my social media sites. They're all linked to my website, which is, again, bethalwayssings.com.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So
Thank you.
anything else you want to add or let people know before we go?
Mm, I just want to say thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
appreciate
And
you.
you're always welcome. As I said before, we're new friends, and so if we can do anything here at SKST Radio Podcast Studios, we will be here for you. So just let
Thank
us
you.
know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. Until next time, right here, SKST Radio. Bye for now. Tell them bye, Beth.
Bye. Thanks for watching.